Hi, my name's Jonathan. I've done this a few times on Station Street just to see what's happening. Just want to give you a quick look round on the Station Street where the let's see, Operation Ground Zero was at Christmas last year, to make sure that people were able to find somewhere to live, because the council said there was nowhere for them to live. No, they said they weren't homeless. Sorry, my mistake. We've got a bit of a problem here. For me to get to this street, it's not actually possible anymore. Nottingham City Council's policies say that if you try to get to this area, you will be fined. Trust me, they're chasing me for £1,000 worth of fines at the moment for little misdemeanours to their rules. The worst case is, though, or the worst case scenario is I believe that, and believe that I cannot say no, because I've been told very clearly by the people I will name if you need me to, because they are lovely people, you know, they're really trying to do their job. They've banned disabled people from this area completely. I've tried to get here and I've been fined numerous times, and I've also been told, because I asked, well look, I moved my car. I used to actually have a shop just behind me, just here. It was a barber shop. And I used to park outside until they started changing little rules saying, no, you can't park there, you can't park there, you can't park there, you can't park there. But the road's been a bit of a mess for a while. So I actually wouldn't move my car unless they sorted out alternative parking, which they did while they were laying the utilities. And they actually put in a car park at the back of this building, but it cost them some money. Since then, they've insisted that I've got no business on Station Street, no reason to be here, and if I try to return, they will fine me again. So what I'm going to do is show people quite simply that you do actually have a choice. You can actually say no, and then the council will have to deal with it in, should we call it, a legal and correct manner. At the moment, they don't. They don't. They literally employ thugs. They call them bailiffs or enforcers, insisting that you've been to court, which you haven't been. It's just their policy, and you have no right to say no. Well, if I can't say no to something, then surely you are my master. Therefore, you've brought back slavery. 1956 Slavery Act. I don't believe that. I believe a man can say no and point out the errors in some of your problems, but the council gets very aggressive about that. So this little spot here on Station Street, I intend to be parking here because there is no other safe parking for disabled people, even though there are areas I can park, but I think they're impractical. You'll see what I mean. It's not me being awkward. The council is pretty stupid. But they spent £1.5 million putting these slabs down. Oh, they haven't finished either, by the way. They ran out of slabs. I was told they were £125 per slab, but they're lovely slabs. So my intention and my notice for all those involved is to park here on Station Street. If anybody wants to meet with me or speak with me, I'll be here on Mondays. Probably not until about 10 o'clock, but I will be breaking the law to be here. Oh no, I won't. I'll be breaking the council's policies, and we're going to then let you see what the council does. We'll follow it. I mean, you can follow it. I've done it before, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But when you see the aggressiveness, because you question a system that they need people to believe in, even though it's not true, they become incredibly aggressive. I could say violent, but we'll get to more of that story later. And a few names. So expect me here on Monday. I'm going to have to let the council know the registrations of the vehicles I will be driving. But as I say, they're very interesting, the letters I get. I've even asked for the evidence that I've broken their rules here and sent a photograph. Well, they did. They sent a photograph of one of their signs. So I'm going to have to include some crayons for you. So when you're doing a picture of where my car has broken the rules, you can draw the car in. But to make life simple from now on, and for the audience, I'm only going to drive red vehicles. Okay, you might not get the registration, but you'll get them when they're parked outside here. And then you can watch how the council deal with somebody saying, no, you're doing the wrong thing. And you know who my other friends are. If you don't, please repost this, because I'll be giving you a lot of mention too. And if you really want to have some fun in finding out what's going on, navigation, 1 o'clock this Saturday. Let's say it's like-minded thinkers, and I'll be there hopefully doing a little talk about get out of debt free and what they've taught me, and also how you can actually say no, because if you don't say no to a rapist, apparently it's not rape. So this is one for you, council. No, you're doing wrong. See you here Monday.